Good morning, babe. Good morning, my ninjas. It's June 8th, 2019. Got up about 6 o'clock. Just finished my 12-minute morning meditation. And the best thing about doing morning meditation is, one, you can hear the birds chirping outside. That's always cool. And two, sometimes you fall asleep and you get a couple minutes more rest. That's why I like it. Now, I woke up a little bit disappointed because I genuinely want to get in the habit of waking up at 5 a.m. And today, I thought my alarm didn't go off, but according to Steph, it did, and I woke up yelling.
Fan.
And that makes sense because I don't know if you can tell, but the sound of my voice over the past few days has been a little raspy, a little bit deeper. I'm not singing quite soprano anymore, and that's because my voice has been hurting so much. My allergies, the dust or whatever, has it just like real scrappy, real scrapey. And I guess at like 5 a.m., the alarm went off and I couldn't breathe. And in my sleep, like half asleep, I yell out. Stephanie gets up, turns off the light. I guess, babe, what I'm trying to say here is wake me up at 5 o'clock. I really want to get up at 5 o'clock, but I'm a grown man. I should have got up myself. But, babe, in the future, can you wake me up at 5 o'clock if the alarm goes off? Appreciate you. But in a way, it's a blessing in disguise because I've been thinking a lot about the trade I made yesterday. I made only the one, and I lost about 3%. Now, I learned a few things with this trade. One of them being, I think I made the biggest mistake because I was tired, right? When I'm sleepy, I'm a useless human being. I'm one of those people that need my 8 hours of sleep, one for muscle recovery, my mental health, and just so that I can actually function. Otherwise, I have like a fog over my head. And when I was trading tired, I make silly mistakes. The biggest mistake was I'm in this trade zone where I'm only allowed to actually use 25% of my funds, and I ended up using the entire thing. That's why I lost 3% instead of like a quarter of a percent, let's say, or about a half a percent or a quarter of a percent. That's how much I should have lost. And I did that because if you look at the graph, let's get this to go. Boom. So I sold right here. Expecting it to drop. And it ended up going past this resistance and ended up buying back on this jump. And then it dropped back into here. Yeah, that's how I got messed up. But I learned, 1, don't trade tired. 2, manage your risk. 3, be more patient, because I sold because I didn't trade the vast majority of the other day and I was excited to actually just click something. And 4, wait for your lower high whenever you're trying to short sell. If I would have waited for the lower high, that would have been right here, and I would have made all of that. And that right there is actually, let's pull this up. Let's get the little clicker, boom, boom, boom. That actually there is 3%. So I would have won 3% instead of lost 3%, and this is actually looking like it's still gonna keep going down. All right, trading talk is over. I also want to tell you, just for documenting purposes, last night I run a mile every day, and I record the second half of that mile, and I ran it in like 7 minutes and 40 seconds. That's kind of slow for me because I used to be an athlete, but that's okay. It's about progression, not perfection. The day before was 8 minutes and 4 seconds, but my best time running is 5 minutes, 27 seconds. But again, it's about progression, not perfection. And today I woke up at 195.8 pounds. And I'm telling you all this because I'm a huge believer that what you document, what you track, sees results. And for that reason, I actually have a journal. And in that journal, I talk about everything that I'm telling you guys right now. So in a way, this is my video journal where I talk about like my weight, my workouts, my trading, what else do I talk about? What time I wake up, what time I go to bed, the day, just all of that. My emotional state when I wake up, the emotional state when I go to bed, how my meditation is going. And now that baby Beauty is going, look at that. Hey cutie, hey mama. I want to start recording the metrics for her. I want to keep track of the nitrates, phosphates, ammonia, the alkalinity, magnesium, what's the third one? The third one, but there's one problem. You see all these test kits? You see HANA checkers, phosphate test, marine test. It's all expired. That means the test kits are no longer accurate. I am not big on expiration dates. I don't really believe in expiration dates for the most part. I think for most things, they actually are there just to get you to buy something again. And it's more like a best buy date, meaning that to me it's like, well, maybe it's not as good, but it doesn't mean it's not working. But when you're talking about accuracy and test kits and dosing your tank, yeah, I think that matters. So it leads me to my question for you guys. What do you guys think I should do? Here are the things you guys need to keep in mind when it's coming to baby beauty. One, I'm not trying to jump into spending the most amount of money just off the bat. That's why I'm asking you guys. I've been away from the hobby. You guys have not. You know what is more cost effective and what could possibly be the best answer. I'm looking at test kits and I'm looking at dosing. So one option is just buying the refills for all the Red Sea test kits, and so be it. I'm thinking about that, or buying the API test kits for like the beginner stuff, so like the nitrates, phosphates, ammonias, all that stuff, and buying the refills for magnesium, alkalinity, and calcium. Alkalinity being the HANA checker. Now those are the options for the test kits. Now for dosing, I need to find something that doses trace elements because, as you guys know, I'm a digital nomad. I'm a nomadic reefer. I love to travel the world and do crazy things, and I'll be gone from this tank for an extended amount of time. So my question to you guys is, what dosing solution do you suggest that's the most cost effective, that reduces water changes and is adding trace elements? A couple of them that I actually came across was the ATI, the Triton, and the Alk Reef. Alk Reef makes me a little nervous because it's all of it in one, but it also makes me most excited because it's all of it in one. And my dilemma is this. Look, y'all didn't even know I had an Apex Classic. I've had this for 3 years. 3 years, and I still haven't opened it. It's this. I still have this dosing pump, and I've never set it up. So we got a 4-head dosing pump. I personally, let's get the tank in the shot. I personally don't want to buy any more dosing stuff, like any more dosing pumps. I want to keep this simple. So the Alk Reef is attractive to me because it's one thing I can test alkalinity, dose based off alkalinity, and that leaves 3 other heads open for like amino acids or anything like that to like feed the corals. But the Triton is also a 4-part solution. ATI, I believe, is 4-part solution. Red Sea is 3-part, and then I could throw some amino acids on it. So you guys, let me know what you think. I'm really curious. All right. I want to read some of these comments though, because you guys are beyond amazing. Let me pull them up. Let me pull it up. Oh, where is it? Beta. Oh, I'm there. No. Comments. All right, so we're gonna read some of these comments from the last video. Man, some of these, well, all of them were amazing, but there's just too many to read to you guys right now. I want to just read a couple that really stuck out and mean a lot. First off, is because it's the latest one at the top. Inappropriate Reefer, welcome back, Fish Tank Ninja. It looks like it's coming full circle. I know I'd personally be interested in most of these topics you mentioned. Just sharing that you're passionate about, and the right audience will find you. I'll be watching. I appreciate you, brother. Rookie Reefer, I'm watching, bro. Jeff Reef Tank, the true definition of happiness is the balance between health, wealth, and relationships. It's facts. Like, the moment I realized that, it like really, truly changed my life. It put so much into perspective, allowed me to really become the person I want to be. Not saying I'm that yet, but it aligned me with being the person I want to be. And every day now, I'm like taking steps towards that goal. Reef Girl, oh my goodness, this one right here said, we came for the reefing, and the bonus was how much fun it was. I saw you comment on someone's video, and I went, oh my god, Infamous is back. Then I saw the notification for this video. I was glad I checked it out. It feels like you've come full circle. Whatever you guys give us, you'll find your audience because you are you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Reef Girl. And Vicky says, I agree with everything Reef Girl said. I appreciate y'all so much. And then the last one I want to read is Daily Reefing. Lucy, you've got some splaining to do. Brilliantly put, my friend. Every aspect you described at the end, they all come together to form a complete package of tangents that we all as adults deal with. You are also a reef enthusiast who excels at all those other aspects of life, and I think you've got a unique perspective that others will benefit from hearing. We as we keep up with Baby Beauty, benefit from hearing as we keep up with Baby Beauty. Can't wait to follow along with Infamous Aquatics variety show. Thank you, brother. And the variety show is thanks to Jeff, Michael from Aaron's Aquariums, Inappropriate Reefer, CJ Aaron Aquariums, Dev with Reef Dudes, and so many other people that convinced me that this can just be for fun, and this can be just a document, and this can, maybe through my documentation and my mindset, you guys can find motivation or learn or find some other interest that could possibly change your life. And that's really what I believe the goal is, right? We're just all trying to leave a positive footprint in this world, y'all. So I'm gonna leave it there. I think it's a good place. The day's kind of just gonna be whatever. I'm gonna do whatever. But in the comments below, let me know if you have any questions about what this channel is about. I have some already, and I'm gonna address them in a future video where I can talk about those topics. So if we got a question about photography, videography, reef tanks, day trading, just life, travel, anything like that, leave it below and I'll give you a shout out, read your comments on one of the next videos. And while you're down there, hit that like button, subscribe, turn the bell notification on, boop, stay positive, and don't forget to do amazing things. Like, start your own journal. Measure the stuff that you want to see progression. I know it feels silly at first, but I promise you, you won't regret it. Peace.